Coach Thomas, after the scrimmage this morning at Turpin Stadium, Coach, tell us what you saw.
Well, I tell you what, very encouraged. You know, we had good intensity. The spirits were high. I think the guys were very excited about getting out and having an opportunity to actually play the game. And so there was like any first scrimmage, there were a lot of positives, and then of course there's some things we got to clean up. And but overall, it was really a good first scrimmage.
What aspects of the game surprised you this morning?
Well, I felt like that offensively, running the football, I thought we did some really good things there. Offensive line did a nice job of creating some holes. Saw the backs do a nice job hitting some creases and running the football. We got to continue to work our passing game a little bit, protecting the football. From the quarterback position, we got to get a little better there, but saw some really encouraging things from our quarterbacks. We got a talented group of receivers, so we didn't get the ball to them quite as much, but really wanted to focus on the run game as much as we could today. And then defensively, we're very young in a lot of places, so felt like that we got lined up and we flew around and made some plays. Had a couple of interceptions within the scrimmage, it's a couple of tackles for losses. So the guys are having fun, and it's just taking a little time. And Coach Day's starting to develop his personality with our defense at this point.
Extremely physical scrimmage, it looked like, a lot of big hits.
Well, yeah, and and that's what we wanted to play. Our new motto, or our key word for this year, is rough. We want to be rough, and so we're working on developing that edge. We want people to know after they get done playing us and they go to get on their bus and get their box of chicken and say, "Dang, those boys were rough." So that's what we're trying to develop. I think we got 80 plays in today. It's a good first scrimmage. We'll try to increase that amount next Saturday.
All right, and just overall, where do you feel like you are at this point, midway now through spring practice?
I feel like we're ahead in some areas. We got to catch up in some of the others. Obviously, if you look at the big picture, the total concept of what we're trying to get done, we got to get the offense where the offense has an opportunity to move the sticks and sustain drives, and the defense having to get out there and defend the red zone. And that's two areas we'll focus on next week: defense in the red zone and offense to create drives and try to obviously finish every drive with a kick. Hopefully, that's an extra point kick. That's the main goal. If we can't get that, then we'll take the field goal attempt. And and that's something that Chris has been really hitting the ball well so far this spring. So and of course I guess the final kick would be a punt, but we got to work on that too as well.
All right, last question. The first weekend of the NCAA tournament, did you pick a bracket, and if so, is it broken?
Well, I don't know if the NCAA, allows us to pick the bracket, that kind of deal. But, in my mind, just looking at it, I was watching President Obama do his women's bracket yesterday. I kind of go with him in the women's bracket that UConn possibly could, walk through it. Although I watched our girls play Baylor, and Baylor looked pretty dominant yesterday. So could end up playing Baylor maybe for the national championship, and then of course in the men's, hey, I think it's up for grabs, but Kentucky's going to be pretty hard to beat in my book, so I'll have to go with Kentucky.
All right, thank you, Coach.